going live today. Oh,
Well, we are going live today.
we are.
Sorry, everybody. My internet connection was very slow. So this was me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday writing sprint for Dabble. Erica says the suspense. Look who is joining me today, everyone. It's Emily.
Hi.
I don't even know if I'm pointing the correct direction. It's right on my screen. So that's all that matters, I think. And look, there's Duffy says hello.
Hello. It's so weird. I am backstage, kind of, yeah, still getting used to it. Hello.
We've been laughing because it doesn't feel strange when you're on the other side of this. But this week we have kind of a fun surprise for everyone. We didn't really tell anyone we were doing this except for the 3 people involved, but we have 3 mystery community guest co-hosts this week, and Emily is the first one. She is riding along with me today.
And I've only known for 3 days, so anxiety the first day. The second, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Abby can do all the talking. And now I'm
here
just excited.
Yeah. So, well, before we get too crazy, let me do a little bit of business, and we are going to put the sprint for today in the chat. I got a little like discombobulated because it did let me put the sprints in the YouTube link, but Facebook was not cooperating today. So if you're joining us from Facebook, I apologize. You'll have to wait and get the sprint out of the chat, but sprint number 1 does connect to 2, which connects to 3. So everybody should be good to go here. And our sprint starts in 2 minutes and 18 seconds, which gives me just enough time for a little lightning round with Emily. So Emily, I think first we should say, I want to take guesses in the chat. Can anyone guess where Emily is joining us from today? I feel like this is a small version of like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, if anyone is familiar with that game. So everyone, where in the world is Emily Blue? Put that in the chat. And Emily, why don't you kick us off today by telling us, what are you writing?
Well, I mean, I can't lie on here. So I'm actually thinking about getting a book coach. So today what I want to do is I want to get that email together. I started writing lots of stuff. And then I had this very short version of saying, hi, this is me, this is my project. And then this very long version. And so now I'm like, okay, I need to condense that and just, so it's more formal writing rather than creative today.
I mean,
and I might be quite nervous on this end of the line. So I'm like, okay, you don't have to. I might just take my colored pencils and draw.
Well, Doug is pointing out that I know a thing or two about coaches. I worked once upon a time at Author Accelerator. So or at least a few years ago, I knew them all. And so you'll have to dig one layer deeper, Emily. So what are you writing that you're looking for a coach to help you write?
It's basically, I guess, I want them. I like this thing we had that with Devry, the what was it, workshop, that it's like an audition. So basically, I don't know what it is that I'm writing then, but what am I writing then?
Like, what kind of fiction are you writing?
Oh, well, are you asking me?
Like your book. What's your book? Sure. You got 20 seconds.
YA, I hope. It's a trilogy. It's a trilogy, 3 parts. It's a first draft. I wrote it 10 years ago, and I just recently read it, all of it. And I loved the first part and the third. The second, I'm definitely going to have to rewrite. So young adult, I think. Not sure yet.
Well, we'll dig into that in 20 minutes. So everybody, have fun. Good luck writing, and we'll see you in 20. Okay. I didn't scare you, did I?
Just a little bit.
I always feel like I have to very quietly go, okay, everyone, because I know there's a lag, but we didn't say hello to everybody in the chat. So maybe we should back up and say hi to everybody who's here. So we have NJ and Erica and JM and Ashley and Lizzie and Linda and David and Athena. I was going to say, I know there are a couple more. Julia is here as well, and Doug, and RL, and I believe Keo made it. I saw her. Yep, Keo. Awesome. So, hi, welcome everybody. Nobody put a guess, by the way, as to where you are located. See, you have that neutral accent, like I told you. Should we give them one more chance, or should we just tell everybody?
I don't mind.
Okay, tell everybody. Tell everybody where you are.
Okay, so I'm in Germany, and yeah, I'm in Germany. I'm German, and I used to live in the States for 2 years when I was 8, and then I studied a lot of in Australia. So I studied English literature. And lived in Australia for a few years. And now the last 7 years I've been living in Germany again. So writing English, but not speaking all that much, just a little bit.
So we're making you brush up and practice today.
Yes. Always good to do that.
And Rosalinda's here too. And she says Germany was her guess. So, but yep, I agree with Doug. I love that we have folks here from all over the world. And I know for a fact that tomorrow's guest is also from somewhere far away from me, at least, and where I am. Closer to you, though, Emily. So we will. We won't give away any spoilers, but tomorrow we're going to have another community guest, so you guys will have to show up and see who is there. Okay, just in case we need it, let me put the second sprint in the chat. So here we go. And then let's see how everybody did. How'd you do with that email, by the way?
Well, I actually grabbed my synopsis of my novel.
No, that's
and I started. Yeah. So yeah. I started, but I'm a bit nervous.
Well, we might even have to break this down after everybody's gone, and I'll walk you through what I think you should put in it.
Yeah.
That's perfect. And if it makes you feel better, I did, because I always kind of have like a little bit of, I don't know, I guess performance anxiety, because I think I ended my sprint with the words like, how will they unravel this thread, in all capital letters, because I have no idea. I'm still planning my story. So Ashley's got 589. She got sidetracked by a little research. I too looked up what month middle school basketball season starts. I don't know why that felt really important to planning my novel, but it did. It was also a nice a little I guess procrastination technique for me. David got 297, Rosalinda 341, Athena 579, Kara got 145, and JM 620, Linda 358. Keo wrote nothing but is here to vibe. I like that. I appreciate that. Erica 389. Doug's not giving us his total, so I'm going to guess it's like 1,000 and something, knowing Doug. Monica 236. And let's see. Lizzie 286. So I think I got everybody. So we have 27 seconds before the next sprint. See, it goes really fast, Emily.
It does. I know.
Doug says he's doing work, not writing. So sorry, Doug. That's what I usually do when I ride along. And I'm not on the screen. So, all right, here we go. 20 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody. Okay. Trying not to make anybody jump. Let me unmute you.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. All right. Second sprint in the books. David's got 356. Let me see what I got. Hope has 303. Let's see. I have 725 total. I didn't really keep track today of what I wrote when. So Dina has 632. We'll wait for some more of our totals to roll in. Ashley, 694. So are you paring down your synopsis? Is that what you're doing? Trying to like
Well, I
glean the best
have one.
details?
I have one for the first novel. So what I'm trying to do is like just summarizing the second and third book, but in a shorter way, because otherwise it's going to be too long. I think just like the main themes, like what are the main themes? What's the focus, main theme, and that has to be it.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. All right, let's see. People have now responded. So we've got Lee Lizzie, 185, Rosalinda, 366, JM, 640. Doug says, quiet, hey, goes very well with the fantasy lo-fi I'm listening to. I thought it was part of the song. Oh, that was me being like, hello, everyone. I feel like I'm on that. Sometimes I feel like I'm on that NPR thing that Saturday Night Live does, which now they're on a commercial and it's like, hello, everyone. Like I'm some fake NPR person. Let's see. Monica has 472. Linda has 303 on sprint number 2. NJ just put a chunk in the wrong spot. Oh, here we go. So Doug's got a good, I think we need a workshop on writing a synopsis. I am not going to lie.
Who wants to do that?
Feel like Chat GTP should just take that duty from all of us at this point, because that would be way easier. I don't know what it is about summarizing things that I find so insanely difficult. I feel like this is such a writerly thing. Like if you give me 40,000 words, I have no problem. But if you give me 2 pages, I'm like, wait, what?
I think you really have to switch your brain. Like today I'm in a very different mode. I'm not listening to any music either. Usually I always listen to something and it's just quiet. And I almost feel like I need that quiet to actually think straight. Because I have to, and I structured it. I wrote like, okay, about me, about my project, synopsis.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, this is weird. That's really back at school.
Oh my gosh, I know. And then something about feeling like I'm back at school also makes me feel like I want the A on the project. And there's like that added layer of like pressure that you put on yourself that really should not be there. So what's Athena saying? I mean, we have to cut out so much of the actual plot to get to the actual point for a summary. It's painful. It's true.
And everything is important. I feel like so much of it is important. I want to put everything in, but yeah.
So is it a fantasy that you're writing?
Well, see, I am going to need help with this, but it's like, it starts more about this girl, about connection, belonging, difficult, where am I from? What do I want? And so it's about like, and then it sort of moves in, like angels appear and people that have passed appear, like all these supernatural elements come in like halfway through. And then there's like these connections that they have to people that they have never met. Like one girl had, like they realize they have connections to this other girl, but they don't know. But then there is someone in the story who tells the story that knows and observes that and wonders when are they finally going to figure this out. And once they realize, then they can get some powers. But I'm not sure if it's actually fantasy or supernatural or.
Well, supernatural kind of falls under that fantasy umbrella, I think. But I don't know. I feel like I'm splitting hairs in the story that I'm pitching because it's like folklore, which is also like supernatural and fantasy. But okay, here we go. We have 2 seconds. 1 second. All right, we'll pick back up here in 20. Bye, everybody. Okay, that does it for today's sprints. So let me channel Doug for a hot second and say, remember to copy and paste all your words out of Word Sprints if you've been using it. They're only around for about the next 24 hours and then they disappear forever. We would hate to have that happen. So let's see how everybody did. Sorry, that's my husband texting me because I said to him mid-sprint, your grilled cheese smells delicious. Will you also make me one for when we're finished? And he wrote me back, I'm not at home. I don't know what you're smelling. So I had to get up
Uh-oh.
and make sure there wasn't like a burglar making a grilled cheese in my kitchen. There wasn't. I don't know what I was smelling. So it's going to be the mystery for today. Let's see. Ashley got 586 for a total of 1869, and RL got 18 minutes of editing done. I think that's perfect. JM 724, best sprint ever. Yes. David 191. Oh, and Doug says, drop a like for Emily being so great.
Thank you.
You were our first guinea
Yes.
pig. So
I got 591. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
591 altogether for an email. So.
Well, but that was synopsis too. So I feel like that's a big win. So let's see. Linda 202, Athena 550 for a total of 1763. Hope 281, Lizzie 780, Rosalinda 364 with 1103 total. Yay! And Linda said she got 836 in total today. You wanted to hit that 1 to 1,500 words, so write more later. Absolutely. So RL, next time drop us a chat in case Abby, otherwise you would have just disappeared and not come back.
Oh, no.
I should have been like, if I'm not back, what do you say to your girlfriends? Like, if I don't write you, just know that my blind date snatched me and I'm, been myrtled. So let's see. NJ 22,766 so far. Oh, for your rewrite, not Clark Kent. Oh, Hope 586. So nice work today, you guys. I appreciate everybody joining us. And Doug will be here tomorrow with another mystery guest. Ooh, so many mysteries happening around Dabble these days between the burglars, grilled cheese, and the mystery community guests. So anyway, thank you guys for coming. Emily, you hang tight. And
yes,
I'm going to end the
me.
stream. And you and I are about to have a little powwow. So hang tight. Let's see.
Bye.